What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing out there? You watching Sports Talk with B Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. One thing I ask that you do, hey, hit that like button for me if you don't mind. And subscribe to the Sports Talk with B Watts if you haven't. And hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Tonight, it's Thursday night. I got JR Boxing and Greg said it on the panel tonight. So if you're in the chat, we appreciate you. Appreciate your comments that you always put down in the comment section. Y'all have been a blessing to Sports Talk with B Watts. Just want y'all to know that, all right? I see our love CC is in the building. Miss Joanna Williams. Miss Bright One is in. Cameron Nash Williams. Robert, what's going on? Miss Phyllis Smith is in the building. We thank each and one of you for stopping over and joining the broadcast tonight. John Snyder, I see you, Val C. Chad Griffin, what's going on? Benson Jackson is in the building. Mr. Miami also is here. MSD767. Jabal, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate each and one of you tonight. Got a good show lined up for you tonight. We're going to talk about Shedeur Sanders. Right now, he's injured for the Cleveland Browns. And also, we're going to talk about the Colorado football team getting ready for their 2025 football campaign. So, hang in here with us. We're going to be here for a good hour, and we'll let you go. LaFrance, George, how you doing? M. Allison, I see you. I appreciate you tonight. Miss B, Premier Sports Talk. How you doing? Wayne Hood, what's going on? Blessed Budget, Virgil, Lady of Elegance. How you doing? Janet, what's going on? Patty Lee, what's going on tonight? How you feeling? All right, that's enough of me talking. Let's get this show on the road. Let me see. They are backstage. Let me see. Can I bring them up? We got JR Boxing. And also we have Greg said. So we appreciate each and one of y'all tonight for being here. And we finna get this show on the road. JR, you all right? I brought you up too early.
Nah, man. My daughter was asking me a question. I was like, yeah, like what you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Karen, what's up, Miss Karen? How you doing? Miss Karen Broden. Mo Johnson, Linda Brooks, I see you. Brown girl, appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you tonight. Miss Carmen Sister, what's going on? Andrew Bowden, Lisa W. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all tonight. Who it is? Miss Poker. Poker Face Zero, what's going on? Well, y'all got these names, but FD, what's going on? Lisa M, what's up? All right, fella, let's get into this show, man. Hey, I know I don't talk to JR. But JR, probably some new people here probably want to hear your perspective on what's going on with the Shedeur Sanders injury. What y'all think about the injury? And he's been ruled out for practice today, and he's been ruled out. Well, they ain't been ruled out. They say day by day, but I don't expect him to play this Saturday against the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me hear y'all talk before we move on to the next topic.
Uh, yeah. So I mean, look, some form of a medical professional got to diagnose the oblique strain. So it ain't just, he ain't just conjure it up, right? So somebody evaluated him and put the medical diagnosis of oblique strain. So Shedeur would be a fool if he go out there and try to play Saturday. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like it ain't no reason. Don't even put yourself in harm's way. If you're injured, allow yourself to heal, get the treatment that you need, and then you on to bigger and better things. Whether that's a third preseason game or getting yourself prepared to be the number 2 quarterback in that room. But I want to hear what Greg got to say, because
All
I know Greg got it lined up, but
right.
for me, look, me and B Watts, we joked about it, laughed about it yesterday,
Yeah.
but but I want to see what Greg said he got to say.
What you
You
think,
sure?
Greg?
You
Granted,
sure?
I'm sure.
You want to hear what old Eddie Kane got to say?
Oh, Eddie Kane.
Well, it's a couple ways I can go. How you want to go with it? The first way I want to go, I want to figure out how he get 2 injuries in 2-3 weeks, and either because it's like all the quarterbacks getting hurt. So I don't know what kind of juju they got going on. Either they all get hurt or they all fake getting hurt. It's part of the good old script. Or he was always hurt at Colorado and we just didn't know it. And I know he was getting tore up at Colorado and he wasn't practicing. So, he basically didn't practice on that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Him and Travis didn't practice. So it's like Shedeur really didn't practice till like Wednesday. So maybe that helped him heal up quicker. Is it that he, his momentum not in, like the stop go far as he warmed up, and then he go stand over there for an hour and look crazy, then he go throw 3 balls, then he go stand there. Is that affecting him? Like, because I'm looking like if he pull this oblique, he's not properly warmed up. And I know he go out there and warm up. Did he not do warm-ups that day? Like it got to be some kind of circumstance because all the planning and training that he's doing is designed for him not to do those kind of injuries to get hurt. Like pull hamstrings, obliques and stuff, that has to do with how you warm up and properly warming up or not properly, or just not warming up at all. So you pulling obliques. Now, what was it the other week? Just the week before, it was what? It's pec muscles or something and shoulder.
Yeah.
They try to say, is he throwing too much or is he just not in shape? People gonna have a clown talk. So it's like I don't know, but it looked like a good old reality show to me because they playing Ring Around the Rosie with injuries. I've never seen that before. The only one that not getting hurt is Flacco, and he ain't doing nothing. He just started practicing, and then he get out there and throw 5 balls and go for 10%. Like not 10 for 10, 10%, and they think that's gonna be a starter. And they already know his history is issues with consistency and completions and interceptions and turnovers. They know when he on, he off. And he already showing that trend. He's showing that when he practiced. Dylan Gabriel go out there and showing that he getting balls knocked down. They saying, well, maybe he need to roll out. So it's like, and then as soon as he go get tossed up, he pull a hamstring, a groin. He gonna pull something. He could probably pull it in the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Last time he got hurt, what happened? Shedeur came back. He got hurt. Shedeur got hurt, and then all of a sudden, Gabriel went 3 for 14. Then all of a sudden, he had a hamstring. It seemed like they get injured when they don't do well. So don't be surprised if his hamstring get retweaked. He get a couple balls batted down and Philly. I with him too. I pull a Hulk Hogan too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and just fall out. Don't go out there and get embarrassed. My hamstring, coach. I think I feel something. I think something right here. Let me go to the trainer. I'd rather do that than go out there and get embarrassed, especially after what Shedeur did. And let the other guy go out there, the 6th quarterback, let him go out there and get embarrassed. Nobody expecting that from him anyway. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe they using the injuries, and maybe Shedeur using the injuries. Because last time, my theory, I got to eat theories, right? The last time Shedeur got hurt, how did Dylan Gabriel go out there and perform?
He looked bad, man.
3 for 14. And then what happened right after that? He was on the injury reserve list. So he'll be right on back out. Shedeur be on right back in. I'm predicting Dylan Gabriel get hurt in the Philly game.
I don't think he's gonna play. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's gonna play, man. Cause listen, the head coach.
If I was him.
The head coach, how he announce who's gonna be the starting quarterback. When Shedeur was named the quarterback, they named him Wednesday. They heard him put out Wednesday. It is Thursday.
They had a lot of quarterback.
They asked him. They asked the head coach today, I think, who's gonna be the starter. He said right now he got to see how things go today, and they asked him about Dylan gonna start. He just said right now he needs to see how things gonna go, and he still ain't said nothing. So
All your quarterbacks.
I wouldn't be surprised that he won't play after the performance. JR, I'm there, JR. After the performance and the pressure that Shedeur don't put on the whole organization and the quarterback room, JR, that's something hard. That's at some time somebody got to go out there, but I really don't think they want him to go out there against the Philadelphia Eagles. Remember, it was been reported from the play-by-play announcers. I don't forgot his name. He was a guest on 92.3, and he said they asked him how did Dylan Gabriel look. Remember, they put out the stat. He was 3 for 19 or 6 for 19. He was 6 for 19.
6 for
And
19.
he said
Yeah.
the majority of the
14 and 6 for 19.
he was 6 for 19, and the majority of the plays, the announcer said all of them were rollouts. They never did let him throw a ball from the pocket. I said if he couldn't complete a rollout pass, boy, he gonna be in trouble Saturday. He ain't playing Saturday, big dog.
Look, the worst thing they could do is let that man go out there and play. One for him and one for them. Cause his value gonna be $50,000 after he go out there.
God, dog. He might well come away with
He go out there, they gonna be like, man, UFL don't even want you, man. You could have least go out there.
Man, Dylan Gabriel got the most secure spot, man. They ain't cutting him. So whether he play or not, he
ain't
good.
Gonna get cut if he don't go out there on the field. That's why he gonna say, you know what, coach, I don't want to hurt my hamstring. You know,
well, Kenny Pickett doing the same thing.
Kenny Pickett's smart.
They'll cut Kenny Pickett though.
Look, you know it's the saying that they used to say back in the day. They said, close your mouth and appear dumb, or open your mouth and remove all doubt. All they gonna apply this to football. Be hurt and look like, look like Dylan Gabriel can't play. But go out there and play for real and remove all doubt that he can't play. There's already enough people out there that feel like he can't play. This just will confirm it. So just keep letting it be a mystery and stay out there and have a hurt hamstring. If I was the agent, that's what I would say.
That's what I would say too. Hey, look,
it's
man,
too risky.
They're not gonna cut you. Yeah,
it's the wrong team at the wrong time. It's the wrong time after Shedeur, and then you go against the Eagles. Let the water boy go out there and play.
Yep. Let them sign another quarterback Friday. They sign somebody Friday and bring them in.
Now I know this Shedeur second injury since he's been in Cleveland, right? And 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if it's true, it seems like he ain't been taking care of his body as he need to be for a NFL quarterback. I'm being honest on this now. This serious. This ain't joking. This serious. If he's injured and continue to get injured as a quarterback, see, you don't want to be labeled as an injury-prone quarterback, especially as a fifth-round draft pick. It's gonna be hard for somebody to trust you or keep you on the team. So I don't know, is it too much work he's doing before and after practice? Something's wrong going on with his body, right?
It's that hoodoo, man. It's that hoodoo. Let me tell you why I know the hoodoo. Somebody said it. They said every time something happened to Coach Prime, something happened to Shedeur. And then Coach Prime had this situation. No, Shedeur said it. Shedeur said it right before all this stuff went down. He said every time something happened, every time I have a dream or something like that, something happened with him, something happened with me. And when he said it, it was around the time Coach Prime might have had got the cancer diagnosis because he already had the situation come up before the draft. And then the whole draft thing hit. And then, you got to look at, come on now, what's the odds? Now he got the hoodoo going on. He getting hurt every other week. The man ain't never get hurt like that in Colorado. He was the most durable quarterback in college football. He got body slam and suplex every game.
Time out. Hold on.
He got DDT.
Y'all can't be going in on my boy like that, man.
I ain't worried about all that. I'm talking about he got to take care of his body for whatever's going on. You can't be continuing to have injury as a starting quarterback or as a franchise because you don't want that label.
Yeah, but
injury prone.
In the NFL,
when you get the less reps
But in the NFL, that's kind of the thing. Like that's what happened. So this could have been happening at Colorado, but we would never know because in
True.
college they don't put
True.
out the injury report.
Right.
You don't get a
Right.
report on a player unless they injured in the game. Other
True.
than that, you don't know what's going on through the week. So when he's standing off to the sideline, it could have been tight shoulder, tight oblique, but you never know because it's not reported. In the NFL, everything reported. Like that's how they have to report it because they got to construct a roster and put the roster together. So you see it all the time during the regular season. You'll see Josh Allen go on a report with a shoulder, and then come Sunday he out there slinging the thing 50 times.
Shedeur
So
used to do it all the time, and now they
They
ain't
yeah,
taking them
so
shots though. They taking them shots with
I
that.
mean, look,
the
whatever
only
they
shot they
doing
got.
to get their body right. I mean, that's what they got to do. But that's the NFL in a nutshell. You're gonna get nicked up, you're gonna get bruised. It's a different pace to the game. Obviously, they're not getting hit, so all of these things that are occurring are non-contact type situations. But I mean, that's a part of the NFL. You're gonna see it constantly throughout the year. I mean, like you said, Dylan Gabriel in a non-contact situation, he got a hamstring. Him and Kenny Pickett. So that's just a part of it. So what Shedeur got to do, he got to make sure that, like you said, take care of your body, but go in there and get your treatment. You
Yeah.
hear veterans talk about that all the time. Go in there, get your treatment. I mean, don't go Deshaun Watson on them. Don't go, getting too many massages, right? But get the
Man,
treatment that you
you need to
need.
get that Travis Hunter.
Uh,
You need to get that Travis Hunter NIL when you go get in that igloo with your face be in there, you
yeah,
freezing, and you be like,
free, cold tub,
you need to
hot
go get that.
tub, massage, proper stretching, and everything like that. Like those trainers for these professional organizations, they watching them like hawks. But at the same time, you gonna take care of your body because you investing in your body as well as a professional athlete. So I think he just got to do that. But I mean, this could have been happening at Colorado, and we never knew.
He won
But
practice.
guess what? Every Saturday he was out there throwing that ball about 40 times. So
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
too
And he
worried.
was getting body slam. He was getting body slam and DDT and suplex every play, doing the play, before the play, after the play, every game. And he was able to keep coming back out there. So surely, running around on that little grass ain't taking him out for no 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Unless that's what they want. Or somebody might got one of them little 12 voodoo dolls and they just let me get the hamstring this week.
But yeah, he all right, man. He gonna be all
He
right. He
can
gonna
be
get
that
the
kind of
treatment,
stuff.
and
Yeah.
he'll
I
bounce
saw him on
back.
the field today, JR and Greg. He was out there dancing around in the music playing. He was
Yeah,
out
he
there,
was out there.
he was out there dancing around. I said, man, ain't that wrong with 12?
The last time he did that, what happened to Dylan Gabriel?
I said he out
3
there
for
dancing around
14.
on the field. But
Yeah,
they
he'll
didn't
be
let
all
him
right.
throw today. He was just out there handing the ball off to the running backs. He didn't throw nothing. They didn't let him throw today. So
Yeah.
Man, Shedeur gonna go out there and play. Watch.
yeah, I think he's gonna play
Nah,
today. I
I
believe
don't
he
think
will.
he.
Man, look at this,
I
man.
don't
Look,
think he
they,
gonna
they
play.
already creating a superhero story. You think he hurt for real, man? This is doggone Disney.
Nah.
You think this is real? You think he gonna come out like Superman? He gonna be doing that, and he gonna whoop the Eagles?
Nah. Now
If he just
I can
plays
see him.
regularly, it
No,
ain't the sale. Nobody ain't gonna watch the game if he don't play. Y'all gonna go watch the Falcons. B. Watt's gonna go watch his team. He gonna go watch the Falcons.
he not playing this Saturday. I mean, y'all can nip that in the bud.
Man, that
There's
man gonna
no
show up out there.
reason
He gonna be doing that
for
right
him to
there.
play
Oh
on
my God, he's
Saturday.
so tough. Last time he hurt his shoulder, y'all said he's gonna be out for 3-4 weeks. He came right back and played.
Nah, they ain't.
Which more hurt? Which one is harder for him to have? Oblique or shoulder where he actually throwing the ball?
I mean, it's probably equally the same. I mean, it's all
Yeah,
upper
but I'm
body
saying
at that
like that
point.
shoulder, you would thought he would have been out for weeks. He go and let Dylan Gabriel have a bad day, then he had the whole game. You didn't hear nothing about his shoulder no more, did you? I bet you don't hear about his oblique. I bet you that. Oh, what happened to
He
the
ain't
oblique?
gonna
It
play,
wasn't that
man.
bad. It
Yeah.
wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Well,
bad.
let me ask y'all this. If Shedeur don't go, who they gonna play? Who gonna start out the game?
Dylan Gabriel. And if
Think so?
Dylan Gabriel not ready to go, then it's gonna be Tyler Huntley. He gonna get
Tyler Huntley gonna get that 4
4
quarters,
quarters.
man.
he gonna get 4 quarters to
Why you think
showcase
they holding
his
out?
talent to 31 other teams.
Why you think they holding out? They holding suspense for Shedeur to come out there in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, here he come. Michael Jordan throwing up, drinking the Gatorade, score 100 points.
If it was a regular
Another
season
Nike
game,
commercial.
a game that counted, and Shedeur was the starting quarterback, I guarantee you, if they was playing on Sunday, he would play with a day-to-day oblique. But other than that, they gonna trot Dylan Gabriel out there, man.
Look
Okay.
here, man. What is an oblique?
It's a side.
Right.
The muscle side, rib cage, muscle.
Right. But oblique go all the way down. So we don't know if it's the bottom or the top. You see what I'm saying? It's the whole area, right?
From the
It
bottom
go
of the
down.
armpit to the crest of the hip. Yeah.
Right. So we don't know if it's at the hip area or is up under the arm. Either way, he don't play with worse things than that. He had a whole broke back in Colorado.
Yeah, that was his dad. His dad was in charge. His dad ain't in charge up there in Cleveland, though. Rick.
His dad
The
was
other
the
folks in
one
charge.
who so cared about him. His dad was the one who cared about him. And so his dad cared more about him than he played. Surely these people, maybe they don't want him to play, but he can come out there and be like, you know what? Because they ain't let him practice last week anyway. It ain't like it ain't no different than last week. They should have had him sit on the sideline and threw him out there and started. So what's the difference?
Well, he practiced, but he didn't get first team reps.
He didn't get that many reps, period. They said he wasn't getting that many reps, period. Not even just first team. He didn't get that many reps, period. They were saying, why is he starting? Because he didn't even play with the first team. They put him out there with a second team in the jump.
Out there with the second
so he
team,
didn't need no first team reps. They said the day before the game, whatever, they said the boy wasn't even getting barely any reps. And he about to start the next day.
Nah, man. Look, you gotta at this point, if this college and you trying to make it to the league, sure, man. You know what I'm saying? You take that chance. But you in the league now, so you gotta preserve yourself to get to the 53-man roster.
Man.
So
I'm gonna say he gonna get the third team Eagles in the way. That's what they gonna say.
I'm gonna go with Shedeur actually hurt, and they're gonna come to him, the trainers and the team doctor or whatever. They're gonna evaluate him because they're probably checking in every day. You got to check in every day to get reevaluated before he even get out there to the practice field. Hey man, how you feel? How the night went? Are you still tight here? Yep, still a little tight here, doc. All right, well, you're gonna work on these stretches when you get out there. Let's loosen up the area. After team, situations, you come back in and get some more treatment. It ain't no need for them to put him out there.
B. Watts already done spilt the beans, man. He already out there doing a jerk out there on the field. He already was out there.
Video.
He already loose. He good. Because what you like in the old school, you hurt, you dance on the side. What are they gonna say? Boy, you ain't hurt. Get your butt on out here. You out here dance, you can play.
He ain't playing though.
No, I don't think they're gonna let him play either. I'm kind of 50-50. I really don't know.
They gotta let him play because they're gonna destroy Dylan Gabriel's career if he don't. Because he's gonna have to tap out at some point.
Yeah,
Dylan Gabriel might tap out in the first quarter.
Shit, out of all the quarterbacks, I think DG the safe one. He guaranteed a spot. So
it ain't safe. His stock ain't safe though. If they got him like, oh, he's so great, and he telling us he's great, and then he go out there and look like he be looking at practice and go 3 for 14 and get the ball knocked down, his stock going way down.
Yeah, it might go. His stock might go down with us, but they ain't gonna go down with them. They looking at him as a long-term bagger. That's what they looking at. They ain't looking for him to start. I don't heard too many people. This guy that do the play-by-play say he be talking to Kevin Stefanski. He know what they looking for Dylan to be. They ain't looking for him to be no starter.
You know what they gonna say? You know what back up mean? When they say back up on the sideline, back up. They're gonna be back up. He ain't gonna be back up no quarterback. He's gonna be back up on the sideline. If he get that, he be on the practice squad.
He gonna be the guy that hold the clipboard and help the other quarterback get an understanding of the offense. He gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
So, but
they talking about how much he's so much. Head above the shoulder to everybody.
Head above the shoulder, getting the ball knocked down.
He's gonna be like a quarterback coach.
That's
what he's gonna be like. Something like a quarterback coach. something like that. That's the
Why
only
they
thing
trying to sell him and he's so smart?
Yeah.
Why are they trying to do that when he can't get the ball from getting knocked down? Drew Brees wasn't getting the ball knocked down. He was short.
Well, you got to highlight some type of future to justify the pick.
But why are you trying to justify the pick?
You
Because
gotta
your pick is
highlight
only good as the value.
Because if you ain't doing it, if you're not doing it in training camp, I mean, everybody see the numbers. I mean, 6 for
Yeah.
19, 3 for 14. You see the numbers. So at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like, all right, well, if it's not the play on the field, it got to be something that we can't see. So you got to justify something.
You ain't paying them that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean that, but they still got to justify the pick. Because you could have said, well, you could have just drafted Shedeur in the third round.
Yeah,
That's
but
what they
gonna pay
doing.
him anyway.
They trying to justify the pick.
Yeah, but they
Exactly.
want
Well,
to
they
pay
got to
him
justify
anyway.
the pick.
It's Shedeur. They weren't gonna pay him that much more.
Yeah, I mean, he would have got the same. He would have got the same money Dylan Gabriel signed for.
No.
Maybe the language in the contract could have been different or something like that. But the terms of the money would have still been the same, because they
So what about
that's how
this
they got it.
prime? What they call it, prime effect or whatever. What about that?
Prime equity.
What guy? Is that real? What the thing the clause in Shedeur's contract?
I ain't really looking to that, man.
Hey, people keep saying that. Is that a real thing? B. Watts, no.
Nah, I ain't ready. Shedeur. Look, if they did Shedeur that like that, man, then you have to. Man, that ain't in no collective bargain.
That's what they claim. And why they making that up?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know.
that's just people making up stuff, man.
Prime
Them
equity.
NFL contracts,
Prime equity.
them,
Contract.
them NFL contracts pretty standard, man. They
Yeah, everybody
straightforward.
get the same treatment. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
Yeah. So
But let's look at this right here. If now a report came out today that the running back that had that charge on the way, Quinshon Judkins,
yeah.
they said they weren't gonna prosecute him. They dropped the case.
Yeah, somebody got paid.
Come on, man.
The girl getting paid. Hey, get your butt on back up there and sign that contract. And we got an agreement. True. She getting paid. That's a settlement.
Two things could be true. Either there's a quiet payout, or look, the law worked in his favor, and whatever happened between him and that young lady, it wasn't enough for them to prosecute upon.
But she didn't want to press charges. That's what happened, and they tried to push the case, and it was going to be a weak case without her.
Yeah, I mean, look, regardless if she want to press charges, once you go to the authorities and say a crime is committed, it's up to that local DA whether they want to. You can say, I want to drop the charges and all that, but if they feel like the charges are serious enough, they still can bring a case upon.
How do you determine it's serious? Is the person that happened to say, well, it wasn't that bad?
It's the nature of the charges. Once I come to you and say, well, this what happened to me, by the court of law, I'm looking at justification to charge this person with a crime. So whatever we label it as, and when the DA look at it, they going through their book and they looking at these characteristics of these claims or accusations you making towards somebody, and it's out of your hands at that point, whether they want to prosecute you or not. So, but I mean, look, they couldn't substantiate enough evidence against them. What I will say is he learned a valuable lesson. Don't nobody know what happened between him and that girl. It seemed like outside of him and that young lady. But he learned a valuable lesson, and I'm sure she learned a valuable lesson as well. So I'm not going to, make no claim on whether he did wrong or right, or whether she did wrong or right. They both learned a valuable lesson. So if y'all don't need to be with each other because y'all toxic, then y'all probably need to separate yourselves from each other. Because don't nobody deserve to have claims put against them that's false, but don't nobody need to be put in a situation where they getting hit upon and getting their hands put upon as well. But we don't know what happened. So no charges happening. Yeah. Now he can focus on football. Because he was a good running back. Good.
He still ain't got no contract. He ain't got no contract either. He still ain't signed a contract.
I think they gonna sign it up real quick.
They gotta have a running back.
because they got rights to him. So they'll, they still trying to figure out the language, but they could probably be like, look, man, we can offer you less money now.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
try to
yeah.
mess around with
Oh,
them
yeah.
like that. You supposed to get this much as a second round pick, but instead of offering you this much guaranteed money, we're not gonna offer you this much guaranteed money because you already had a kind of sort of offense against you. But then now his agent got to get to work now because I'm sure he gonna want all the guaranteed money that he can get. Because nearly
Man,
every second rounder got guaranteed money outside of like 2 or 3 of them. All of them got their contracts guaranteed, but like 2 or 3 second rounders. So I'm sure he's gonna be looking to get all that money guaranteed.
man, he finna get that Shedeur treatment. They finna doggone.
Railroad him, huh?
They finna doggone treat him. He gonna be standing on the sideline with Shedeur.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he be all right.
They signed another wide receiver that just got into some kind of trouble too. He's pretty good when he came out of college. He was at Texas.
Yeah, what 1 year? He only did like 1 year, ain't he?
1 year, yeah. He was at Bama. I mean, he productive. In college, he was
I'm
productive.
saying
He was
when he was going with the
five.
Chiefs,
He
what
was
was
five.
he
He
at?
was 4 or 5 star wide receiver.
I said,
Isaiah, what was his name?
who team he played? Was he with the Chiefs? What team was he with? That's Worthy. Bond.
Bond, yeah. Bond didn't get drafted.
Yeah,
Before
Bond
the
ain't got
allegation
drafted
came
yet.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he came out undrafted.
Yeah.
But they signed him.
Why he was undrafted? I know he
Same thing. He had like I think it was like a sexual assault allegation. It wasn't domestic, it was sexual assault allegation against him.
Isaiah Bond is his name. Isaiah Bond is his
Yeah, I
name.
remember Isaiah Bond. I didn't know he got in no trouble though.
Yeah, he got that's why he didn't get drafted.
So it just happened. Whatever happened to him. Right before the draft.
But
Right before the
let me
draft.
ask you this, JR. Let me ask you this. After all what not happened, right? Got the injuries. It looked like it's gonna be Joe Flacco QB1, right?
Yeah.
When it all said and done, getting down to that first game of the season, going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, who will be QB2 bagging up Joe Flacco if that's the route that they go? And I seen right here in the chat that OFB said it. The owner already, he's watching some podcast, so I don't know how true it is. Said the owner said they want Shedeur to be the starting quarterback. That's what he said. So I don't know. I ain't heard that. But
boy, y'all be coming up with some stuff. Boy, that's up there with that prime equity. That prime equity.
come on, hey, you got that food, Greg. Come on, JR. Talk to us.
I'ma say if Dylan Gabriel not able to play in the preseason, because the reports so far, there's so many misleading reports. Well, he not gonna play. Well, Kevin Stefanski himself hasn't declared anybody playing, but they haven't necessarily ruled Dylan Gabriel out. So if Dylan Gabriel does not play in the preseason and Shedeur played that one preseason game, well, you can only go off of the preseason game Shedeur played in training camp. So I would assume Shedeur would go in as the number 2 quarterback, and then it's either Kenny Pickett or Dylan Gabriel at 3 and then 4, on down the line. But it's the Browns, man. So Shedeur could easily be 4th on the depth chart still, since Kevin Stefanski said they're taking 4 into potentially taking 4 into the regular season. But if it's me, without having him playing, like, it just makes sense for Shedeur to be 2 going in behind Flacco.
The chat always right, man. I told y'all Shedeur gonna play. I think the chat might be right, man, because he gonna go out there, man. They're gonna have 10 million people watch the game. Oh man, it's gonna be like, man, he gonna be doing the Shedeur up there against the Eagles, and they're gonna have the story. They're gonna be showing him talking with Jalen Hurts in a golf cart. Man, this storyline gonna be amped, man. They're gonna be showing clips and stuff. And like, man, he's so tough, man. He pulled his whole back separated on the side. And he came out there through 3 touchdowns.
Gas it up, huh?
I'm telling you, ESPN gonna be jumping, doggone nightcap. Everybody, Cam Newton, everybody gonna be jumping, man. Everybody so jumping this week. Shedeur gotta play.
Greg, you a fool, man.
You gotta play, but everybody so well. Yeah, I forgot some of these shows. Like, I forgot you even had a show. But everybody,
Fool, man.
He said he got it. Yeah, sure.
Shedeur ain't going out there, man.
Hey, it's a good possibility though, JL. It's a good
Now,
possibility.
look,
He was out there dancing, big dog. You want me to show you the video?
no, because we don't need no incriminating evidence being put up by us. No, dog. But look, they asked Kevin Stefanski the question at the podium today about Shedeur. And he said, you know, it's day to day. And so we'll see what he looked like the next day. But if I'm Shedeur, the next day, I look and I feel the same. Still a little tight. I still, you know, I don't feel completely comfortable in going out there for a game that
y'all don't
holds
know. Chat.
no
Talk to me,
relevancy.
chat. Talk to me,
all
chat.
the relevancy, man.
Will Shedeur play on Saturday? It's just a simple yes and no. Go ahead, JR.
Play, man. Tell him he's tough.
No,
Tough, man.
he ain't playing, man.
They gonna keep saying it's unlikely he gonna play, and he gonna.
That's what they saying.
And then he gonna come out there. Oh, he played! Oh my God! And Dylan Gabriel gonna be throwing the ball off people's cleats. Dylan Gabriel gonna be throwing at people's feet like he's shooting at people's feet. And Shedeur gonna come out there with the hurt oblique.
Oh man, he ain't playing.
With the hurt shoulder that he had the other week, and then went out there and threw the ball all over the place. You hear nothing about that shoulder.
What I will say, they haven't had Shedeur at the podium. Because when that shoulder was a little sore, he was at the podium, and who asked that question? I think it was Mary Kay. How's your shoulder feel? What shoulder? Did you get an X-ray, man? What X-ray? What you talking about?
Yeah.
But they look, we done heard about this oblique for 2 days now. Man, we ain't seen Shedeur
out the bed till like Saturday morning, man. Friday night. Shedeur playing. Oh, they gotta get that suspense built up, man. This is different. They don't play on Friday this week. They play on Saturday this week.
Yeah, closest way we seen Shedeur face was in that golf cart with Jalen Hurts, man. Other than that, you ain't seen him, man. So
because he don't practice, man. You know they just throw him out there. He don't practice.
But I don't think he playing,
practice, man. He just go out there and play.
I don't think Shedeur.
They say Shedeur don't even know the plays. The coach tell him in his ear while he on the sideline. Okay, it's gonna be 33 sweet. They say Shedeur don't know nothing. They say Shedeur just don't know. They say Shedeur got a Hall of Fame dad. They don't know nothing about football. He don't play football his whole life. They say he don't even know how to read a cover two. That's what they say.
That's what they'll say. That's what they'll tell you.
They saying it. I heard it on one of them Cleveland guys. They were like, Shedeur, you know, he just out there. He just got 70%. He done broke all kinds of records, golden arm. He done did all that and don't even know how to play. Imagine if he actually knew how to play the position.
Yeah, that's what they'll tell you. They'll tell it that way. That's for sure. His dad is
the biggest dumb in the world. Don't know nothing about football and coached him his whole life. And he still don't know nothing about football, but he gonna learn it in Cleveland. Cleveland gonna teach him how to.
That's great. That's wild, man.
What the dude said. I heard it.
I heard it too, Greg. I heard it too.
I don't know his name.
Greg, something. His name Greg. He got your name.
Yeah, he had like little swoop right there, little hair like that.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard he talking crazy. The guy who I'm gonna tell you what he did. He said he gonna analyze the game. He's one of them.
He's doing the second game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
He said he's doing Baltimore and all them or something.
Yeah.
He said he used to do them other games. Dude talking crazy, man. I had to say something, man. I say so Coach Pine is dumb, right? His dad is not a Hall of Famer. The best defensive player. So you think his dad, out of all things, I know y'all think he's dumb, he can't coach. He can't teach his son how to read a defense. I mean, he is a Hall of Famer cornerback. You don't think he could tell his son what a cover two is? Your guy at Cleveland who can't even win and can't even have a winning season gonna teach him how to play quarterback more than his dad, who was a defensive player in the NFL.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild works how they be talking.
That's unreal. The crowd. They got people out here talking crazy, man.
Let him tell it.
He said, the play that Shedeur did, what wowed me is when the second touchdown and when he sidestepped and stepped up to the pocket and threw the ball low to the front part of the end zone. And then he came back and said, yeah, but the play before that, he missed a read on that.
He threw it to the wrong person. Yeah, he threw it to the wrong person.
I said, yeah.
Oh,
I said, he completed the pass. He said, no, that play didn't supposed to go there. I said,
these people hell, man.
You gonna tell him what he supposed to throw the ball?
yeah, he
You
gonna
know
tell.
better than him.
I said,
These people hell,
I
man.
said, I stopped it, man. I rewound. I said, I know he just didn't say what he just said. The dude just said it was a touchdown. He said, but no, the play that ball should have went somewhere else. I said, what?
So he shouldn't have threw it. He shouldn't have threw it to the third read.
No, yeah.
He should have just threw it to the first read.
The dude was blitzing. Hey, he was blitzing. He was blitzing. He ran Shedeur off the block, right? Shedeur went to the sidestepped it, and he threw the touchdown. Then that dude came back and said, no, the ball should have went to here.
He said the coach was mad at him. So I know he threw a
yeah,
touchdown.
the closest man to the ball.
He threw it to
I
the
said, what is this clown talking about, man?
So we okay with taking 7 points off the board?
Yeah.
Man, that's some bull junk, man. These people don't know what
He ain't gonna talk about Dylan Gabriel would have read that play.
Okay, from the pocket. Oh,
Yeah.
now they can tell that lie to somebody else. From
Hey,
the
and
pocket.
and they talk like this guy supposed to be a guru or something. I said, man, this old man don't know nothing.
Oh man.
Man, I catch myself watching ESPN Cleveland today, and they put up the little quarterback tracker, and Dylan Gabriel 1 for 5, and then Tony Grossi say, hold on, though. 3 receivers dropped the pass. It was 3 drop passes. So technically, he went 1 for 2 because now how technically you go 1 for 2? If it's a drop pass, that's still kind of on your resume, dog. It is.
And then they add I think he had posted, they asked him in the chat, they say, why you didn't count that interception he threw? Tony said, we don't count the extra point. They were going for a 2-point extra point when he threw that interception. I said, what kind of shit?
I said, now, whether that's true or not, you still didn't complete the pass. Because that's true. Like, they don't count, if you fumble on a 2-point conversion, because it's considered a untimed down. So they don't count it statistically. But regardless of the fact, you gonna come out when he was 1 for 5 with 1 touchdown. Whoa, but three receivers drop passes, and Kevin Stefanski was befuddled. He was flabbergasted. He was whatever other adjective you want to put on top of it. This is the most drop passes that they've had since the first day of training camp in Berea.
Yeah.
Dog. Maybe he wasn't putting the ball in the right spot for them to catch it, dog. What about that too, man? Like
they got to take up for their guy, man. They got to
take up for the guy, man.
Let me tell you how Shedeur is messed up, man. If Shedeur go out there and play, he's screwed either way. Let me tell you why. Because if he do start the game, they're going to say, well, he didn't really play the Eagles starting team. They over there on the sideline. If he come in after Gabriel, they're going to say, oh, so what? He cooked the third team. Congratulations. He scored 3 touchdowns against guys who going to be working on the lunch line next month. So it's like, it's nothing he could do in the preseason that's not going to get it's going to not get minimized. That's the scary part about it. There's nothing he could do or say that's going to have any value. Even if he do get in the game, they're going to say, well, they must not be good this year. You know how they did in Colorado. Oh, they're not as good as they used to be. And then, God forbid, they don't have a good season. See, that's the only reason you beat them. Like in Colorado, they would say, oh, Shedeur beat TCU. Well, that was the championship team. Well, actually, they end up going 5-7. They beat Nebraska, but Nebraska end up going 5-7. They go use the end. They go time travel.
Yep.
Well, look how they end up. He didn't beat no ranked teams. But it was ranked when he beat them. Ain't that how I go? Well,
yeah.
They end up not being ranked.
How I go, man.
But they ended up not being ranked. Okay, my fault that they was ranked. So that's how they do, man. You can go out there and blow out everybody, and they're going to say, well, he only going against vanilla defense, Everything's vanilla in the preseason. Nobody's scheming up against him. When they scheme up against him, they can stop him. He's going against the people who gonna be on the practice squad. So what can he do? So he might say this.
Apparently, he can't do nothing. Let people tell it. He ain't supposed to be in the league. You let people tell it.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. Yeah.
They say he can beat all the third teamers. That's where he belongs. He can beat them up, but he can't do that to them first team, and he ain't gonna get to see it because they ain't playing. And then gonna put Flacco out there. And let me tell you something. With a name like that, Flacco, what can you do as a quarterback with a Flacco? Flacco. Like, what great come out of that for real?
He's been in the league 18 years, man.
You know what I'm saying? Flacco. It used to sound good back in the day when he was young. Flacco. He reminded me of the guy on the movie The Replacements. You remember the movie Replacements? I used to think about Flacco. But now, when I hear Flacco, I think about Flacco.
One thing that Bridget Max for $4.99, she said, please talk about what Tony Brown said. It's refreshing and inspirational. Shows that it's putting people in place to help Shedeur. I don't even know Tony Brown. Who is Tony Brown, y'all?
Tony Brown.
I don't know who it is.
But, if I'm thinking Tony Brown, is it the pastor that was in Cleveland the day after the game? That's the only thing I could think of as far as somebody saying anything refreshing and inspirational.
Right.
That he said when he went to the next day, Sunday, they back in Cleveland. He gets to church.
That's the thing. All right. Jermaine, our $5 super chat. If they don't count drop pass, then Shedeur stat or better in camp and in the game. Appreciate it for the super chat. All right. Let's go about what? 10 minutes? Let's switch over to talk about Colorado football. When I look at well-off, or have you, if you have looked at well-off, what have you seen that impressed you so far?
They say Juju balling. That's what they say, man. Now, I don't know if they just clipping it up to make it seem like he balling, but they say he balling, dog.
You want to say that because he ain't from Texas, right?
I mean, if he was from Texas, I know he balling. If he's from Texas,
right.
I know. But they say he balling, but he from Georgia, so you gotta put a cap on top of that.
Ain't that many good quarterbacks come out of Georgia, is it?
Ain't too many, dog.
I don't know. They got a high school game on now. Well, they got a $8 million football stadium. Beautiful. Heck, man, no, it's not. What? $8 million.
They trying to keep up with the Joneses, but yeah, they say Juju balling, man. So, look, I like it, man.
He's supposed to.
I like what I saw when, particularly when Coach Prime and George Hegeman and the GM sat down with all the freshmen and just talked to them and let them know, like, look, we recruited you guys to come here and play. And Big George said something that really, I think it really, resonated with a lot of them. It's like, hey, you out there and you going through the motions and you feel yourself falling back, I'm gonna let the older guy, go ahead and get his reps or whatever like that and do his thing because I'm gonna just wait my turn or whatever. Well, what you waiting your turn for? We brought you here to play. So play. You don't need to fall back. You need to push even harder to make it where you can be on the field. Because Coach Prime said, you a freshman and you grading at threes, you ain't seeing the field, dog. Like it ain't happening. So you better get to them fours and fives.
The only thing I can say about Salter, he looked nonchalant. Like how he throw the ball compared to coming from a Shedeur and the Juju, they technicians, they are very polished. And Salter just be like a baseball player. He just be like everything he do is just like, and those guys are like, everything they do is like, Juju is more in line with what they had. So when you have a Salter, he just he don't look as poised. So, but what makes Salter dangerous is he'll pull that ball and run, and you won't even know it. That's the thing about Salter that I like about him. I don't know how I feel about his throwing. I mean, he throw a good ball, but I don't know if it's like he gonna dissect them. I think Juju more likely to dissect you than Salter. And Salter can throw it,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's gonna be surgical. But you better have two. Come tell you, man, people bound to get hurt, man. You see, Shedeur don't pull the oblique, he don't pull a pec, he don't pull all that. So you know, so you gotta have quarterbacks. If we in the thing like Cleveland, Ponder gonna be out there. So you know, we gotta
don't say that, man.
I said if you right now. Ponder was looking good too. I wish he had left 2 years ago. After last season. Ponder be throwing that thing. I wish he had went on and went to Michael Vick somewhere, you know, because he's too good to be on the bench. But so you got the depth at quarterback, you know. So that's all good. You know, you don't want to be like Utah and Oklahoma State and all them other teams in the conference. They had to go through 4 quarterbacks and they end up putting the water boy out there. So you don't want to be in a situation where you run out of quarterbacks. And
man, to me, when I look at Pond, I'm like, I don't know if bro taking it too serious because you still got 22 as a number. Like,
he probably look, now.
That could be some significance behind the number that I just don't know about. But I'm like, you can't be taking it too serious. You got number 22, dog.
It's rebellion, man. It's like, you know what, y'all gave me this number, do it.
Or
like
it could just be, you know, significance. But as far as like for K-Saw, obviously his deep ball, you know, he throws a really good deep ball. And the good thing is, see, you got some guys that can run under it. You know, they got B. Watts Boy, Cecile Brown. You got Q for 6. You got Cornell Farrakhan X. You got Isaiah Hodge. You got who else? A speedster. Guys that can like stretch the field. I guess you can kind of loop JoJo Williams in there. And then the rest of them guys kind of like more possession guys. Your Amarion Miller, your Draylon Millers and stuff like that.
Well, Amarion stretched the field clearly. He be stretching all over them DB.
Yeah, I think
all up in the air is his.
Yeah, I think from 30 to the touchdown, yeah, he good. Anything when you start getting to that 50.
He broke his back broke his leg last year. He took that ball all the way down the field. When he did that in his first year USC, man, he got sneaky speed because he was leaving them boys at USC that year. You know what I'm saying? I give him at least 40 in there. If I say 30 in there.
Oh, okay, 40 in there.
Right, even 50. You know what I'm saying? He
get the ball, he takes off. See? You see? From 30 to 50. Yeah, see? Might as well give him 60 now.
I mean, I give him 50. I give him 50. He can run a good 40.
Hey, one thing that's great for the $4.99 Super Chat, see that Tony Brown is a 9-year veteran cornerback.
Oh, that's the guy with the staff, right? That was the guy with the staff pulling the boom box. Ain't that one of him?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So he's with the skates. Okay, he had the skates coming in.
Right.
All right. Yeah. No, I do. I like what he said as far as like, look, man, this your moment. And you got to feel comfortable in your moment. I like that. Because you leave
they called him entourage, and they were like, no, that's one of his teammates. Because you remember Jordan Seaton used to pull it, and you know, so he always had a teammate pulling the boom box. Because Jordan Seaton used to pull the boom box in Colorado.
Yeah, they had the bump box. They had the little bump box that they walked in with. But yeah, I like what Tony Brown said, man. As far as like, hey, man, if you gonna be the guy, you got to go in there with your normal routine, man. Like go in there. If this you, I want you to be you. So I want to celebrate you. So he ushered that in for him. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's play your music. I got my boom box. Let's play your music and let's do the doggone thing. So that's a veteran taking care of a young rookie right there. Saying, hey, be you unapologetically. And at the end of the day, it's about getting the job done. And that's what he went out there and did. For that preseason game, he got the job done. So he looked real good doing it.
Okay. I look at Colorado football team. It's about 5 players going to win the Big 12. And I read them just help the team, and they count bodies. They help the star get used. When you look at the quarterback room, K. Salter is the best. Coach Brown, when it comes down to that quarterback, it's good that I like his progress so far, even though he's young, but Coach Brown got the best player in the Big 12 to me, in that case, Salter. He can throw. He can win. He's a so-called vet because he did it before, but he just ain't did it at the level. He got 4 years already on them guys, and when Coach Prime asked each position to send out the best player in your position, Pat Sherman didn't even hesitate. He just went and said, and you saw the players that went out there. So he's one of them, and the second best player on the team is Jordan C. But he ain't the most important player on the offensive line to me. Xavier Hill at that left guard is going to be a big plus for the running game, for his blocking. And then when I look at the running room, I'm looking at Dallin Hayes going to be there, but I still like Track Hawk, the style to the game. He fast, he quick, down here, low to the ground. He can do just about everything Dallin Hayes can do. And when I looked at him up close, he looked bigger than he looked. He just short. I think he was good. And when I look at the defense, man, what's Wiggins off the chain out there, man. I don't know if he lost his rockers or what, but they can't block him.
And he looked good. He looked good.
Yeah, the defensive back. I know everybody pumping McKinney. Man, but he looked good. He looking good, man.
Ooh, which one?
I didn't know he had
Hodge.
Preston Hodge. He's number 4. I didn't know he changed the number. I said, dog, that number 4. He looked good.
He don't put on some weight too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he lower bigger.
Yeah,
I said, man, he looks good, man. I said so. And for the wide receiver, man, you can beat Cecile Brown the way he be doing, man. I seen him play today. They throwed it up and they jumped up and dog.
He's fine.
Yeah, that boy. So that's what I'm looking at right there.
Yeah, I mean, all of them guys look good. I think if I were to add anybody to the list, I would add that dude, Tyrekus Davis, him. Number 9, Tyrekus.
Oh,
I don't know how to pronounce his name, his first name.
Right.
I think it's Tyrekus Davis.
Nah.
He playing.
Where he come from?
He transferred in from Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
He's at a G5 school last year.
He looked good, man.
He looked really good, and he's vying for maybe that third cornerback position, man. Because when you came in, it was like, all right, it was RJ Johnson, excuse me. It was RJ Johnson's spot to lose. And then your boy came in, Tion Parks, and made some splashes.
Oh no, in
the middle.
He ain't got to work about that.
But it looked like lately the dude, Tyrekus Davis, he doing his thing. So number 9, he making a lot of plays, and it seemed like he done moved up in that depth chart because they switching them all out now. It's going from, you'll see RJ Johnson, you'll see Tion, and you'll see the dude Davis. They all interchangeable, and you'll still see DJ and Hodge out there, but they interchanging, they going. So it's a battle for that third cornerback spot, and they got 3 guys that's fighting for that spot. So they trying to find consistency there, and we'll see who win it out. But that dude over the last few days, he been getting an interception at every practice, a lot of pass deflections and stuff like that. So he doing his thing. He making a run for it. But everybody else, they look pretty solid. Defensive line looks solid. Linebackers, they coming along. Still a work in progress for the linebackers though, but they coming along. And the back end,
they gonna match up with our Joe.
I think they gonna match up good. Me?
They about the same size. Georgia Tech don't have no big linebackers like that.
Yeah, I think they're good for Georgia Tech. Look, I'm not too worried about Georgia Tech coming in and steamrolling everybody. They making it seem like Georgia Tech was 11-1 last year. They were 7-6. Yes, they played Georgia to a tight game. That's a rivalry game. It's a rivalry game. So they usually play Georgia tight, and then miraculously Georgia just pull away because Georgia just had better talent than Georgia Tech over the last 6, 7 years. Hands down, they were just better. But Georgia Tech has steadily climbed, but they still went 7-6 in the ACC. So everybody can miss me with, well, Georgia Tech, well, I think it's going to be a close game. But at the same time, I'm not worried about Georgia Tech coming in and just steamrolling over CU. I think Georgia Tech going to have a good game plan, and they're going to try to hold on to the ball by running the quarterback. And then when you just had enough of the quarterback run, running with their running backs. And then when you just had enough of the running backs, then they're going to try to hit you with the quarterback run. That's what Georgia Tech do. Haynes King ain't for to hit you over the top of the head and just bomb you. He ain't going to dissect you like Shedeur or anything like that. He going to do the same thing K-Salt can do. He throw a good deep ball, but if you got the deep ball covered, he going to take off and run. He ain't going to no second, third read. He looking at one read. If it ain't there, he going to run. And the first read is usually the tight end for Haynes King. So, dog, I ain't worried about Georgia Tech coming in. We talking about a 7-6 team, but since they played Georgia so tightly, a rivalry game, that's like Colorado State playing CU tight. It's a rivalry game. They ain't going to be up for that game regardless.
They didn't want it either. They gave it back to Georgia 3-4 times trying to give it away.
So
I don't know. What are we talking about? Last week we was talking about North Dakota. Anybody who played Colorado is wishful thinking. So it don't matter. Do you have to be good? They made North Dakota a Division I Power 5 team last year when they played Colorado because they wanted Colorado to get beat so bad. So as you actually playing a team like Georgia Tech, of course you're gonna make them world beaters. Every week, everybody play Colorado is a world beater till they get beat, and then they nobody. You know, at that point, they not that good anyway. Look at their record. But they were world beaters. UCF won they world beaters.
World beaters.
One everybody they played. Arizona, Utah, Texas Tech gonna get them. They finally gonna get them this week. All right, next week. They finally gonna get them this week until they finally lose to somebody. See. They lost to Kansas. See, they lost to Kansas State. You've been holding your breath for how many weeks?
So that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it, man. Look, they got to me, North Dakota State had more prestige than Georgia Tech. Like, sure, Georgia Tech, the Power 4 school. North Dakota State been winning championships for the past decade.
And they won it last year.
They won like 9 of the last 10 championships in their division. Something like that, something crazy like that.
Number 8.
So for me, again, does Georgia Tech have pieces? Absolutely, they got pieces. But I look at them as CU and Georgia Tech on the same playing field. It ain't like CU roll. It ain't Georgia rolling into Folsom Field. It's Georgia Tech, dog. They on the same level. Now, if it was Georgia rolling in, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you got to watch out for this dude and this dude and this dude. And for Georgia Tech, we saying, well, you got to watch out for their running back and their quarterback. You don't know nothing about their receivers. You don't know nothing about the tight end. The offensive line is newly reconstructed, just like CU's. The defensive line is heavy with transfer portals, just like CU's. They the same team. So who gonna have a better game plan? Now, Coach Prime can't come out with that junk he did last year. He'll come out and, hey, let's be ball dominant. Let's run the clock down. Let's take care of the ball. Let's kick the field goal when we need to kick the field goal and not go for it on a 4th and 3 when we in field goal range, like things like that. That'll be things that lose you the game. Because Georgia Tech gonna do that. They're gonna try to be ball dominant by running the ball with their running back. And when you had enough of the running back, here come the quarterback. But as far as if you look at passing yards for Haynes King, he ain't out there slanging a rock for 250, 300 yards. He's not doing that, man. He's not that type of quarterback. So he wasn't that type of quarterback at Texas A&M. He haven't been that type of quarterback at Georgia Tech. But can he run for 100 yards? He can run for 100 yards easy. So you just got to be ready for that. Stop the run. I think the linebackers are more equipped to take care of what Georgia Tech likes to do, run east and west. So I think we'll be all right. That's my opinion.
Mm. So what you think about Jaheim Otis so far?
That Greg boy, yeah, man. Hey.
I don't even know old Otis. Old Otis.
That's Greg boy.
Is Otis the new Barnes or what? I thought when he came in, I thought he was like, gonna show Barnes the ropes, and like Barnes turned to something. He don't transform to a new body and new everything, and then Otis acting like Barnes. It's like Alabama sent us, players in a certain state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
The rejects. Go on, say it, dog. That's
Like,
what you wanted to say.
big old guys come over here, but the mind is like small. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a DB mind, and they like in this big old massive body. They can like run over 3 guys at once. It's like an elephant tied to the fence. It's like, do you realize how big and strong you are? And you up here playing patty cake with these linemen? Well, you better doggone knock their butt back into the quarterback. They don't have that mentality, so that's why they're not at Alabama.
Yeah, I think again it's the prestige of the school, man. When you're transferring from a University of Alabama, where they put in first rounder after first rounder into the NFL, and then so you got a guy to come over. That guy in his mind said, "Look, if you've been taught or told that, hey man, you the biggest, baddest. When you get off the plane, you already won. When you show up to the stadium, you already won because you're rolling in with the crimson on your chest and them pearl white numbers on your chest." But then he got there, he get to see you, and it's guys that's hungry to be on the field. They want to play. They got a lot of guys on their defensive line that are grad transfers. So they like, dog, I got this it for me. So I gotta make it happen. He's not stepping up to the competition that's to the left and to the right of him. It's easy to whoop on somebody that you don't know that's in front of you. Go out there and you get a few plays off and stuff like that. But when you got to compete against somebody that's next to you that wanted more than you got to match that person want. You got to exceed that person want. And I think that's where Otis kind of like falling short. He not exceeding his own teammates' wants. They want to be on the field. He want to be on the field too. You got to exceed that want, or you be third string. You be Barnes last year. And does Otis got enough time on his hand to say, all right, let me come back to school for another year to get it right?
Wow. What about y'all boys Stoudemire gonna hold up? Ain't gonna hold them off?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be fine, man. I don't see nobody challenging for his position. The dude Love from Auburn, he ain't been playing. He been sitting over there in the jersey, so I don't know how they got the practice. Maybe they just resting him. He wasn't in the yellow jersey. He was literally just in his jersey, his numbered jersey, with no shells on, no helmet, just on the sideline. So, I don't know. The same thing with what's his name from Georgia? The freshman, real fast, but he was just hurt all last year too. I forget his name. Ah, man. One of the
I think
fastest guy on the team. Forget his name.
Mantrell. I mean, not Mantrell, but Cam Michael.
Yeah, Cam Michael.
He broke his spine.
Just
He broke his spine.
yeah. So I don't know. That could be the same thing for Love, but again, they don't give out like no injury report situation. But you see Love on the sideline in his jersey, no shells on. He just out there, so he could he could be injured. People. It's training camp, so they're gonna get dinged up. Like that's a part of it. So but I just think look, the best ability is availability.
Yeah.
Carter seemed pretty durable right now. He holding up him and Tafiq back there. So them be the guys that roll out. And then you'll have them other guys backing them up. What's the name?
What
Slaughter. He been back there a lot.
what grade boy at? What Timmons at? I don't never see him in the wide receiver group.
He was out there with the jersey on, clapping him up in the end zone. I was like, boy.
Man, Timmons getting ready to be a GA, man. Yeah.
I told you he gonna be like
he was leading the exercise when the strength and conditioning coach had him. But he was running first. He was, let's go, guys. Y'all don't want this.
I'm told he gonna be like.
But they put some pads on. I don't see him.
Y'all remember Kavase Smoke? How they convinced him you finna make it on special team? They gonna convince
Chill
him.
out, man.
Boy, you finna be on this kickoff team, boy. It's gonna earn you a spot.
He gonna be the gun.
Punt team running down the field. A gunner on the punt team. Go hit somebody after the whistle blown blue. Try to be impress somebody. I gotta make it. And Bill got a penalty out there, overzealous, trying to make a play.
Hey, man. Wow, man. I can't man.
They gonna have Timmons up there with the model kickoff. He gonna be the one to bring his hands down there. Y'all go with my hands down.
You brought that back.
Y'all chill out on Timmons, man. Y'all chill out.
Yeah. I'm 6'2", so y'all gotta see me. Hey man, hey.
That's the safety. He gotta be running with
y'all gotta wait.
He gotta be running with his hand in the dirt. The hand in the dirt on the end, be about to jump outside. He gotta be that overly zealous, overly eager guy on the end, always jump outside on the kickoff team. That jump.
Oh man,
I mean, look, I would assume that Timmons wanted, but again, other guys coming in, and if they outworking you, outperforming you, well, what can you do?
Well, he out there looking like Shedeur. He ain't practicing.
Yeah, I mean, only thing you can do is buy your time.
What kind of injuries he got?
I don't know. Could be a soft tissue injury.
I seen him out there. He had this jersey on. He had an oblique. I think he had an oblique.
He talking about Timmons.
Oh, Timmons. Well, you know Timmons ain't got no oblique.
Oh, good catch. You better get my spot. Good catch.
Yeah, I'm tripping, man. Look, Timmons just gotta buy his time, man. But he don't have much time left.
Branches up out of the gunner.
Timmons gotta buy his time, but he ain't got much time left.
Greg said, hey man, good catch. You better get my spot.
My spot. Hey. He gonna mess around and lose his gunner spot on the kickoff team. Mess around with the boys.
Hell, man.
Y'all feel nice, man. He disappeared so quick, bro.
He showed back up like a dog in the entourage. He gonna be carrying the boom box on the thing.
Damn.
Look, all his spots, man.
But Bucky only been back for what 2.5 weeks since training camp started. So Bucky is still getting in the field of things. But Darius been there the whole summer workout, everything. And he was filming TT and everything. But once you stop seeing Darius film him and talking to him, then you know there's something going on, dog. He ain't seeing that film.
Nah, that ain't what happened.
Timmons got an oblique. Timmons got both.
Brian came back to, hey man, stop putting that dude on film. Coach Brian, I understand Timmons, bro.
Hey, that's how you know boy about to hit. That's how you know they about to hit the portal. When Bucky stop filming them, you know they about to hit the portal. Tight ends, you know them tight ends we got. Oh, I'm gonna be the best guy. As soon as they in out, they in the portal. I like to thank God. Colorado for giving me the opportunity. You just got here last week. You know, I'm going to Arizona State.
Hey, it's funny that you mentioned tight ends because they did the interviews with the tight ends today. So I said, all right, let me look at these interviews. I see Savell Smalls. I ain't trying to see him out there, dog.
Still out there, man.
I ain't trying to see him, dog.
I ain't seen enough, tight end so far.
That's what they say. And I say, bullshit. Come on,
I told y'all what's the ball for to be. They don't listen to me. I told them. I said, put Smalls in the backfield, line him up as a hybrid tight end linebacker package. He can go lead block, run into somebody on the goal line when we do Rick Ross or something. That's his spot. he go out there and catch the ball and fall over his own self. They don't even have to cover him. He go out there and catch the ball and fall.
I done seen Savell miss too many cross blocks on that offensive line when he moving from the left to the
Not this
right.
year.
He's supposed to seal
That
it.
last year, JR.
He ain't seal nothing. That's what I'm saying from last year. I seen enough. I don't want to see it this year. Put somebody else out there.
They're supposed to chip him last. They wasn't chipping. So he needed to be chipped. Nobody was chipping. Everybody just let a man run the backfield and body slam Shedeur. That's what was happening.
You ain't got to worry about JR. Tim's going to tell him when to go.
He's going to be holding the sign.
Tim's going to take, he going to take one of them, them raised cars, flat. He going to tape it to both his arms. He said, ready, go.
You got to do that look. You got to look first. When you do that, you got to do that look. Before you put your hand out, you got to look back.
Yeah.
Hell, man.
Hey, JR. How this sound? Daytona 400, Colorado 400.
No. You ain't gonna be waving a checker flag. Hell, man.
Hey. My homeboy, he gonna be on that too. Cal Michael with that broke hand finger. Man, Coach Prime ain't putting up with that, man. If you injured.
Yep, it's gonna be him.
With a finger now.
What's his name? Rock
with broke up forearms. I know he'll get out there.
Rock gonna be out there.
Rock be over there meditating before practice. He be over there meditating.
I was just gonna say that, boy. Tyler Brown gonna be out there.
Yeah,
the governor. Y'all. No, man, my Nikes ran about 40 miles an hour a while ago.
No, Tyler Brown good for the kickoff, the field goal team. Field goal team.
It's gonna be him and the governor out there for the field goal team.
Him and Yo-Yo, and all them folks.
The governor, the dude in the green. Dog,
You gonna make Tyler Brown to a long snapper. You gonna be a long snapper.
The governor said. The governor came out there and the governor said, yeah, I like to come out and take a nap before practice on the field. I said, what the? You like to come out on the field and take a nap?
Little Bucket say he need to get a whistle from the referee. I knew it time to end this show, boy. Y'all here, man.
Said, man, I like to take a nap before practice starts, man.
Hey,
on the field,
man. He be out
there. He ain't warming up. He ain't practicing a long snap. He ain't doing. He taking a nap, listening to nature on the field,
on the grass,
before practice starts. Yeah, I get out here about 30 minutes before practice starts and take a nap on the field. I said,
dog, boy. That's something I just thought about that, JR. Timmer was on reach to people every day, 3 times a day.
That's what I said.
I said, dog, everybody said, hey, JR saying that. Timmer's gonna get that L this year. He gonna get that L this year.
Don't put that on me,
hey, Coach Prime came back and told Bucky, man, stop putting that dude on. He ain't the face of my team.
They were doing John talking everything.
So man, stop putting Timmons out there.
Man.
Nah, then that wide receiver coach.
What Timmons do wrong? He didn't do nothing wrong.
He ain't make no plays. I think him and the wide receiver coach don't get along.
It gotta be something. It gotta be politics. Timmons is a hard worker, man. He a hard worker. He could jump and catch the ball like that.
When he catch them?
That's my back in the day. T.O. said he was doing good last year.
You don't even see T.O. They took him off the camera.
They all ran T.O. off too.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a new season out here. It's a new season. They get rid of all the baggage.
I'm waiting for TT for Coach Prime to be in the morning meeting and say, because it's customary that Coach Prime start off that morning meeting, and during one of these meetings before the regular season, or before training camps end, he gonna say who ain't get the opportunity, Who ain't get their shot? Who ain't get their chance? I want TT to stand up and say, me, I didn't get mine, dog. I know he ain't gonna say it, but I want him to stand up, stand on business. And, hey, I ain't get my shot, dog. I don't think it's fair.
In the
If it's me,
doghouse,
I stand up and say it. Shit, if I'm already in the doghouse,
bro.
hey, well, just put me outside then, because I stand up and say it. If you feel that way,
So
if you don't
basically, you
feel that
saying,
way, then
so this is what you're really saying. So Timmy need to go ahead and red shirt and be ready to go ahead to
he
San Diego
can't.
State.
He
San Diego
can't
State
red
next year.
He
shirt.
can't wear it. This it.
This it.
He can do a last red shirt. This not it.
Nah, it have to be
No.
medical. It have to be medical. That's the only way you get a red
He
shirt.
ain't practicing, so that's medical.
Nah, it have to be a serious man. You know
Man,
they
they'll
say
write
ain't
that
going for
thing up
that.
for him like they writing up Shedeur Oblique. They'll write it up.
But nah, shout out to TT, man. I knew the writing was on the wall when Coach Phil said it's Draylon room. I said, yep, that's it.
Oh, you said that?
Draylon room.
Yeah,
You
Coach
knew it
Phil
was
said
Draylon
it.
room.
It's Draylon room.
You knew that was his room.
That's
He went
it.
out there with all the doggone draftees this year. He was the only one out there with Shedeur them.
It's a wrap. I
He
said,
was
yep.
out there with all Travis Hunter, LeJounte, Jimmy Horn, Will Shepherd, Shedeur, Draylon Miller. He was the only underclassman out there. You already knew what it was.
Yeah.
They didn't put Harge out there. Harge would have been good out there.
Yeah.
He been running with number one outfit.
Hard would have been good, yeah.
Man,
He
Harge
been
was
running
one
with
of
the
the
number
best
one
players
outfit.
they had last year. We talked about that at the end of the year. Harge was one of the best. He's one of the best kept secrets.
Yeah.
On that team. He was Travis Hunter 2.0.
Yeah. Nah, he got the skill set, that's for
He
sure.
looked like Travis Hunter. When you
Underutilized.
close your eye, look, you be like, who is that?
Yeah.
He moved like Travis Hunter.
Right. Yeah, he good. He good. All right, so I'm picking off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all tonight, man. We get our last word. Go ahead, JR.
All I'm gonna say is be watching Greg, y'all hell, man.
Yep.
Y'all hell.
Oh, he gonna leave this like you ain't here.
Y'all
Yeah.
hell.
He act like he ain't here, Greg.
You don't talk about the whole team.
Yeah.
Y'all hell, man. But nah, it's always good chopping it up with you, man. B Watts, Greg, it's always good, man. But y'all hell, man. Y'all was on it tonight.
Hey, man, you have to tell the truth sometimes, bro.
You know what I want to know, JR? What is BR trying to do now? What JR or B Watch trying to do? What are you doing? You trying to show a video?
Oh, nah. I'm letting you in, bro.
Look, I'm just glad that B Watts, he might start working at the end. You notice that? B Watts might took a vacation, like his whole speech. The whole
middle of the show.
And then it wait till the end and get all like that T-move is a trip, boy. T-move crazy. T-move crazy.
Greg, go ahead and tell him about our sponsor.
Yeah, a good old sponsor, y'all. We talked about it last week. We got an expert on the panel. We got JR Box. I didn't even know he was an expert, but he's a guest expert on estate planning, trust wills. Coach Prime said it best. He had to get his affairs in order. Make sure y'all check out the number there. I'm gonna have some more information. It got a nice little webinar coming up September 2nd. I know B Watt's gonna be there. So we're gonna have we're trying to educate the people. You know what I'm saying? We edutainment, right? You entertainment, educated. So hey, don't delay. Call them.
JR, let them know what number to call.
And I can't see that.
770.
That's why you asked me to say how.
Yeah, I can't see it.
770-273-9673. My eyes is blurred.
Okay, this is how we're gonna do it for now on. All right. At the end, we're gonna talk about our sponsor. JR be the one who do the talking for it. And now Greg will be the one who talking for it. Then JR the one who give the information where they need to call. Every Thursday. We got that.
You. Yeah, you're right. And JR, you take your notes, write it down, you know, so you had the number.
Yeah, I text it to you.
I can't see that. That's too small.
I sure couldn't see it. I said, hey, JR, he going there.
I can see it. I don't look at the computer so much, my eyes be crisscrossing. If I can see it, everything blur up and I'm finna get out and go lay down. My eyes just don't look at the TV screen all day. My eyes be doing like this.
Y'all don't leave TT alone. Your eyes gonna be
I'm done. Hey, all right, man. Y'all
Go TT it up.
something.
You know, TT it
TT,
up. Yeah.
TT
Hey
gonna be in
man,
them
y'all be good,
comments.
man. Appreciate
Watch.
you. Once again, want to thank everybody for tuning in to Sports Talk with B. Watson and Greg said it. Also, like, share, and subscribe on both channels and whatever you do. We appreciate each and one of you. Once again, got one of the best chats on YouTube. Y'all stay engaged. We appreciate y'all for on just about every day. Y'all come on here and rock with us, and we appreciate that. Want to thank JR Boxing once again and Greg said it. Fellas, y'all have a good night, and may the grace of God continue to bless each and one of you and your entire family. Once again, good night.
Do it, homie, it can't be done.
Right there. Him.
I've been chasing these dreams, falling down my team. I make bread while I sleep. I don't stress, I just breathe. Being broke ain't my thing. I've been chasing these dreams.